Hannah Duggar and Jeremiah Duggar. They just got married. Yay! Marriage means that they can finally, have a level of connection that they were not able to have before, including kissing and front hugging. The Duggars and the IBLP have modesty standards, so the kids don't get the most, let's say they don't learn a lot about the world of just being a normal person. So you have to give the boys a little bit of a break. Yesterday, Hannah and Jeremiah announced on their Instagram that they were posting a sneak peek of their wedding.
We have had the most wonderful 2.5 weeks of marriage so far, and we just posted a teaser for our wedding. Eventually, we're going to share more pictures of the wedding and more video and pictures of the honeymoon because it's been absolutely perfect.
I noticed what Jeremiah did with his tongue.
Pictures of the wedding and more video.
And I was like, Jeremiah, could you just act like an adult right now?
Today.
Please, for 5 minutes. I know you're only 23 or 24, but please just act like an adult. And if you remember, Josh was he liked to also do stuff like that with Anna. So I think that also might be reminiscent to people oh, Josh would be kind of crude like that with Anna. I thought the tongue was just really immature. I think that's why I said it was gross. Some of you agreed, others of you didn't. It's my job to commentate. They're literally screaming, we've had front hugging, like they're the only people in the world that have ever done it. Someone else said, why do all the Duggar men give off such a vile vibe? I can almost read his thoughts. Finally, a wife to be readily available 24/7 in more ways than one. Someone said, I have secondhand embarrassment. It wasn't how close they were and how touchy they were that really sort of made me feel weirded out. It was just that when she said the marriage, and as soon as she said that, he did the thing with his tongue. To me, felt like he's telling everyone, yeah, we're totally not virgins anymore. And most people, once they've lost their virginity, don't announce it to the world and aren't excited. It's not like a badge of honor. Most of us don't talk about that. But for them, because they've waited for so long and so much is placed on it, it becomes this huge, I want the world to know, right? That's how it came off to me. Once you get married, it's like the only thing that so many of them are doing. We're all a little bit marked by Josh, and we're like, ew, is this another Josh on our hands? I noticed when I went to her Instagram now, that clip of Jeremiah and her is now gone. They delete the post, and I think that's probably more because of how they may have appeared, not necessarily about the backlash. I just thought that the whole lick thing was immature. He could have just been goofy. But then even yet, ew.
Just doing a quick voiceover here. I got quite heated putting this together, and to quote the great Renelle Smith.
Oh, bitch, I have thoughts.
First of all, they look like a normal, young, happy couple to me who are in the bliss of being newly married. There is absolutely nothing wrong or gross with what Jeremiah did, but this jealous is so desperate for content and has no talent of her own, so she has to make a mountain out of a Duggar molehill. Also, stop insinuating that every Duggar is as disgusting as Josh. That just shows how ignorant you are to think that because one family member is a bad apple, that the entire family is the exact same way. Let's not forget that you are the 43-year-old who was so focused on the crotch of a 23-year-old in his engagement photo that you had to create a whole Instagram post dedicated to it. And you also said this.
You know what I really look forward to? When I get old, I want to be the old grandma that sexually harasses the young boys. I want to be the old grandma that sexually harasses the young boys. I want to be the old grandma that sexually harasses the young boys.
Stop picking on people half your age just because you are jealous of them.
Fuck off, Lizzie. I hope you, like, fuck off, Lizzie.